Dancing with the Rutland Stars 2017. To my right, to your left, is the astonishing Kerry Tomasi. Kerry, you are only recently a Tomasi.
I am. I still look at it like,
oh, look at that.
It's shiny.
Wow.
Squirrel.
Where's your better half?
That was my mother. Thank you. She'll be here all week, folks.
What is your mom's name? I had to meet this woman.
Wait for next year.
All right. We are going to have a whole lot of fun tonight. Before we get started, I do want to run just a couple of real quick house rules by you. As you heard earlier, you did take a look out for where the exits are. We do appreciate you doing that. And just a reminder, flash photography, it's not only annoying, it is also dangerous. There's some amateurs dancing on stage tonight, and the pros could also be affected by the bright flashes of light. So do us a favor, go ahead and take a picture. That's just fine. Take a picture of me. I don't care. Just turn off the darn flash. We really appreciate that. So, having said all of that, Kerry, why is it we're here tonight?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much everybody for coming tonight. This is the 7th season, and this event sold out literally within hours. Thank you, all of you. So tonight, we're here to support the VNA and Hospice of Southwest Region.
And by being here, you are supporting Kids in the Move and the Pediatric High-Tech program. Simply put, these programs have helped hundreds of children with special need reach their absolute most full potential. And a lot of that is because of you folks tonight buying these tickets and helping out. Give yourself a big round of applause, please. You guys are awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun. And of course, we want to thank all of our great major sponsors, beginning with our presenting sponsors, MKF Properties. Give it up for MKF Properties. Our ballroom sponsor, Aspland. Our fan favorite sponsor, Heritage Family Credit Union. Our judges booth sponsor, we'll learn more about those folks in just a few minutes. Our judges booth sponsor, Rutland Regional Medical Center. And as you all know, we are here tonight playing for the coveted Mirror Ball Trophy. Our Mirror Ball Trophy sponsor is CED. Give it up for CED. Our costume sponsor tonight hooked me up to look like the great bald penguin I am. Let's hear it for Green Mountain Power. And make some noise for our mini salsa and tango level sponsors. You'll see them listed in your program. Give it up for all our great sponsors. Now, a reminder. If you have friends that aren't here tonight because they didn't get a ticket, or if you want to go home and recap everything you see tonight, you can always watch it on PEGTV. Bryn Doan and Ashley Nelson, where are you? Excellent, they're here on camera tonight on PEGTV. Thank you so much to them. Please always make sure I get my good side. I did powder the top, so it shouldn't be too bad upstairs. So, excuse me? Thank you. Anytime you want to watch a favorite couple, that includes Kerry and myself, all the except for tonight's show, go to PEGTV.com. My notes reflect on your computer, so go to PEGTV on your computer. Don't try it on your microwave. Click on demand, and of course, you're always able to watch it at PEGTV on channel 15. There's a lot going on tonight, Kerry.
There is. I also want to give a big thank you to the Paramount Theater itself and all of your sponsorship and helping this amazing night happen year after year. Thank you very much.
You know, I said this year after year after year, we have Grammy winners, we have Tony winners, we have Oscar winners come across this stage. Nothing is more important than what we do on nights like tonight, which is raising money for children that need help. So thank you, and thank you for all your great support. All right, what do you say we meet some of these folks over here?
Let's meet our judges tonight.
Light them up. friend of this program tonight. She's Business Development and Marketing Director at the Visiting Nurse Association and Hospice of the Southwest Region. We're going to talk later about shortening that name. Let's hear it for Bernadette Robbins. And right smack dab in the middle, he's the general manager of the Best Western Inn and Suites in Rutland. And at about 7 feet tall, I can only imagine what the scariest thing that a boyfriend could walk into when he's meeting the girlfriend's parents. But he's a great guy. Give it up for Dave Carell. Honestly, I would. And on the end, our executive director at PEGTV, he's a really punny guy. Let's hear it for Tom Leight. How many of you have been here before? Welcome back. Give a round of applause for how many of you, is this your first Dancing with the Rutland Stars? Well, welcome to you. We're glad you're here. I do quickly want to go over what it is that our judges are looking for tonight. Each performance will receive a score between 5 and 10 points total for each couple. Of course, 10 being the highest. Now, judges, pay attention, okay? Judging is based on choreography and difficulty. That means good use of the floor, creative movements, visually appealing. Thank you. Challenging moves for the start. Why do you laugh? And good timing. Technique, strong dance technique, clean and precise. Fluid motions and transitions, strength of movement, and of course, creativity. And performance showmanship makes it the third part of our scoring tonight. That's a solid routine, great impact and variety. Routine complements music. Costumes fit the style of music. That is how we are judging, that is how these folks over here are judging tonight. We wish you all the absolute best of luck. At the end of tonight, you folks are going to go downstairs and deliberate, and you're going to come back up and tell us who wins the coveted mirror ball trophy. I don't know about you folks, but I would not want to be those three, but we thank you for your service. Best of luck. Super fun, you also get to participate. Who here has a cell phone? Did you just get it, man? That's very... Woo! You also... That's actually my mom. Your mom was upstairs. You are actually also able to participate tonight when the time is right, and we will tell you when the time is right. You can turn on those cell phones, and you are going to be able to text who you think should win fan favorite. The information is in your program. It's a long number. Don't worry, the house lights will come up. Not to mention, it'll also be on a really big screen right behind me. That opens later, and I do have to remind you, standard text messaging rates do apply. How'd I do?
Pretty good, Aaron.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Carrie tonight is going to be joining us downstairs, down there with you folks, and also upstairs with you folks. She is our roving reporter as the evening progresses, so watch out. What? I thought she said scary. That's so weird. So Carrie is going to be joining you. Carrie, what do you say you make your way down, make some friends, and we'll be interviewing you.
Have a great night, everybody.
A little bit later on. Okay, from here on out, we are going to meet 7 couples, of course, one couple at a time, and they are going to wow us with their riveting dance moves. We saw them this morning in rehearsal. There has been countless hours. I'm sure they have all put in well over 100 hours into what it is you're going to see tonight, and we really, really thank them. Our first couple tonight, the folks that drew the short straw, they get to come out here first. They are incredible. She is a pediatric speech-language pathologist for Kids on the Move in Ravna. He is a founder of Pyramid Holistic Wellness Center. They're sponsored by Jesser Vermont Gold. Our first couple tonight is Elissa Hewitt and Bill Kelley. What do you say we go ahead and learn a little bit about them?
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
My name is Elissa Hewitt, and I'm a speech-language pathologist for Kids on the Move at the VNA.
My name is William Kelley. I'm from the Pyramid Holistic Wellness Center.
because I was realizing I was leaving each rehearsal feeling kind of nauseous. And, you know, he's spinning me around, and my vestibular system is not what it used to be. It controls balance. So we were like, as therapists, we were both realizing, wow, I'm being conditioned to feel nauseous every time I see Bill, which is a horrible, horrible thing because he's such a wonderful person. And I don't ever want to feel that. So we decided, what are we going to do? Okay, maybe some fewer spins to start, and then also maybe we should finish the session with
chocolate.
Chocolate,
Chocolate.
Of course.
Yeah.
I love chocolate. So now I associate Bill with chocolate, which is great.
You know that I come up with some crazy ideas sometimes, and she just rolls with everything. And just, yeah, let's try that. And not only does she say, let's try that, she says, what if we add this level of intensity to it as well? So if you think my ideas are crazy, the two of us bouncing back on each other, we're coming up with some really fun stuff. And some of it, actually all of it works. We make everything work. So
I absolutely love watching these children develop and grow over the time span that I see them. And sometimes it's only for 6 months or a year. Sometimes I work with these kids for 5 years, and their families are so dedicated, and just watching them acquire new skills. We all celebrate together, and that is just the most joyful part of my job.
well, this is year number 5 for me, and I keep doing it because it's so much fun, it's so much work, but I get to meet so many awesome people, and we have fun every year, but the underlying most important part is that it's also raising funds. So it's not just fun, but it's helping the community and the specific people, and especially to dance with Elissa, who's really making a huge difference with the clients that she works with. So. The show has never seen this style before, and it's a combination of eclectic. It's very athletic, but it's got the story behind it. It's very fast moving, surprise.
Fast cross mambo. Oh,
fast
God.
cross mambo.
Had to sneak that one in there. Your signature move.
Signature move.
So watch for that if you know what a fast cross mambo is. How do we do it again? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah.
We're good.
That was
Nice.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching the fever pitch is bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and snap me out, and I'll lay your shit there. See how with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I don't do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching the fever pitch is bringing me out the dark. Don't remind me of us, they keep me thinking that we almost
Congratulations to you both. Tell you what, take a minute, take a breath. We're gonna go out and find out who it is my friend Scary Carrie is harassing at the moment. Carrie, who'd you find?
Well, first of all, Elissa, I don't know what was wrong with your vestibular system before. I think it's spot on tonight. Where, if you're related to Elissa, raise your hand. Don't be scared. I'm coming for you. Oh, there you go. All right, come here, Nana. I heard you were here.
I'm hearing uh-ohs up here.
Hi, Nana. Come on, stand up. Oh my. So can I let out a little secret? She was very worried about what you were going to think about her costume. It's a little mistake.
No, I think it's very attractive.
This is amazing. Did she learn that all from you?
More athletic than I ever dreamed.
She's pretty amazing. Nice job, Anna. All right, let's see what our judges got tonight.
First of all, that was just amazing. It was like Walk Like an Egyptian meets MC Hammer. Modern Dance Party meets King Tut. I want to say that was spectacular. Your facial expressions going along with that added a lot to it. And I also want to say I have a deep appreciation for what both of you do. Elissa, you help little kids have a better life, and William, you help adults have a better life. So you guys are fantastic.
With that dance, you guys set the bar for the evening. That was amazing. Great job, guys. Bill, I've had the pleasure of watching you for 5 years, and you never disappoint. You bring your A game all the time, and that was fantastic. Thank you guys very much.
So this will be the first of one of the secrets I admit to tonight. I watch Bollywood videos at work. Don't tell Ron. I am fascinated by Bollywood, and Elissa, you did such a great job capturing the movement, the joy. Those Bollywood videos are great because they're colorful and fun, and that's exactly what you put into this performance. And the reflex that I have when I see Bill, you said was vomiting for you. For me, it's a warm fuzzy. I want to hug the guy every time I see him. You guys were great.
All right, the judges liked what they saw. I want to have a beer with Nana at the after party. Anybody else? I love you, Nana. I have to go back to the notes now, but I really want to hang out with Nana. All right, I have two questions, and one isn't written down because I didn't see this on your head earlier. How was that stuck to your forehead? You. Oh, okay. Not coming up for a while. So tell us, what was it like to go first?
Initially, when we got the order, I was like, oh no. No, anything but first. But now I'm really stoked because we did it and we can watch the rest of the show.
All right, Bill, how'd Elissa do?
Amazing. Yes, it was spectacular. I think you rocked every move tonight. Every single one, you nailed it, so good job.
Well, I want to say this. There are not two nicer people backstage than these two. Thank you so much for the energy you bring tonight. If they are your fan favorite, you know what to do. Look at the program. We're going to vote for them a little bit later. I think they would like it. I know Nana would like it. Nana, did you bring your smartphone with you? No. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. You can use mine. You can use mine. I want your numbers anyway. One more time for Elissa and Kelley. Rutland does it right. That is how you start off a Dancing with the Stars night, am I right? and owner of Awesome Graphics. He is happily married. Tammy, where are you at? Tammy and Mike have been married for 27 years. They have 3 fabulous children, Mike, Kayla, and Mark. His pro is Fran Skaza. She's an instructor at Miss Lorraine's School of Dance. And I think this is a very cool thing to point out. Fran and her partner, Michael Valentine, were the first dancers on the Paramount stage in season 1 of Dancing with the Rutland Stars. How cool is that? Like I said, they're sponsored by Awesome Graphics. They are Mike Napolitano and Fran Skaza. Let's learn a little bit more about why they're here tonight.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
My name is Mike Napolitano. I own Awesome Graphics, a print shop in Rutland, Vermont. I'm a 50-year-old native Rutlander, 3rd generation, and I'm very excited to be here.
I'm Fran Skaza. I am a teacher at Miss Lorraine's School of Dance. I have been dancing here since I was 5 years old and teaching for the past 12 years. He's not too bad. Of my partners that I've had, he rates right up there. I would have to say his best quality is dedication, because I teach him a step, he'll video me doing this step, then he goes home and plays it in slow motion on a loop over and over and over again. So he even remembers the words that I say, and he comes back and does the step and recites my words. So really awesome, excellent guy, great partner, and can't wait to show everybody what we got.
Yeah. And I happen to have 2 left feet, so every step has been difficult, to be honest with you. It's getting easier now, finally. Not only do I have 2 left feet, but I have pretty bad short-term memory. So getting a handle on all the steps in a complex dance has been really hard. I'm feeling a lot better about it now.
It's so nice to have the entire Rutland community be involved, whether it's being the dance professional or the dance star or having a great family night out to come and enjoy the event. 7 years now, it's sold out almost every single year, so it's just nice to have everybody be involved and bring something back to Ravna's programs, Kids on the Move and Pediatric High Tech. I bet there's going to be some awesome visual props and effects that you might see during the dance.
Absolutely. We are lucky enough to have Awesome Graphics at our disposal. So we're going to do some grand format banner and some props. To anything to take the attention off all this is excellent. And that's just what I want to do. If I could have pyrotechnics, I would, but they said no.
Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
about you, Mike?
She hasn't looked back up at me yet, but I definitely have found Tammy. First of all, let me just say, for those of you that are on Facebook, or if you're not, find somebody who is, and go to the I Love Rutland page on Facebook and read the testimony that Mike just gave about what this event is like. It is what this event does for all of us. Unbelievable. And Mike, you absolutely nailed it. So Tammy, has it been nice having out the house a little extra these last couple months?
Yeah, no, it's been
Are you beyond amazed and impressed with your husband right now?
so amazed and so impressed. Yeah, he's worked really hard and they've both done such a great job. And who knew he could move like that?
Fantastic job. Mary Fran, as always. Unbelievable. Go Members. Mary Fran and I were band geeks together in high school. We'll talk about that another day. Let's see what our judges thought of tonight's performance.
That was absolutely so much fun to watch. And Mike, I know you shared your journey, you know, what this is all about, and I can certainly know what that's all about, but your hard work, dedication, commitment certainly shine through. Fantastic. Mary Fran, it's so nice to have you back up on stage. You're just a wonderful dancer and a breath of fresh air, and you're beautiful. Thank you.
You make a great riffraff, Mike. You were incredible. I actually, when I saw you backstage, I didn't know that was you at first. The makeup, everything was beautiful. I love that. That was a show. And that's what this event is really about, to put on a great show. And you and Mary Fran did that. Thank you so much.
Well, Mike, I tell you what, man, I had the pleasure of meeting you about 15 years ago, and you were immediately, you felt like a friend. And seeing you out there tonight, having a great time, reading the journey that you put on the I Love Rutland page last night, it's really cool. And I'm over the moon happy for you. I have to ask you these questions now, which aren't in any way threatening, but I just felt like I had to say that first. I was reading through your bio. Before I get to the questions, you were the first person down Pico on a snowboard.
Yeah, and Killington.
And Killington. I can imagine being on a snowboard somehow relates to dancing, right? It's kind of about control, pelvic thrust, I don't know. I don't snowboard, obviously. So, I gotta ask, how do you think you did?
You nailed it!
But it was so much fun, and it's been such an amazing journey. Seeing how much work goes into all of these presentations, and I'd never been exposed to a dance studio before, obviously. And the gang at the studio was amazing. They worked so hard, and it was great to be a part of it.
Well, I gotta say, I didn't notice a single step miss. How about you guys? Not a thing, right? You were awesome. Absolutely awesome. Mary Fran, how'd you do?
Fabulous. There were some nerves, but got through it. This stayed on.
I might have to have that wig when you're finished with it. I appreciate you thinking about that. Mike, of everything you learned on stage, what was the most challenging part? What to you was the, whoa, can I do this part?
It was really the whole thing. Every little step was a challenge, to be honest with you. Like I mentioned in that article, independent foot motion is not something that apparently comes natural to me. So, and remembering all the steps. The day that Mary Fran and I went through the whole thing and it clicked, that's when everything really started to be fun. And it's been great ever since. So.
Well, I think it was absolutely what this event is all about. One more time for Mike and Mary Fran. The funny part is he wore that costume all day, even after rehearsal. He was just sitting around the theater dressed like that. Listen, if they are your fan favorites, you know what to do later on. We'll tell you when. You can vote for them. Information is in your program. How about our first two acts for 2017? We're going to keep the energy rolling. Couple number 3. He's an owner of Abatiell Design Center. she has danced. She's the owner of Fitness Made Fun, and she's danced in most. She's danced in most, if not all, of Dancing with the Rutland Star Show. She was a 2014 fan favorite. They're sponsored by Abatiell Design Center. Let's watch the tape on Mike Abatiell and Tracy Tedesco.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
My name is Mike Abatiell. I own Abatiell Design Center, and we are a flooring company.
My name is Tracy Tedesco. I own Fitness Made Fun here at the House Center in Rutland.
Good. Sore. I've never hurt this bad. I wake up in the morning and I crawl into my shower or into my hot tub. So, you know, I played hockey and football growing up, and I look at Tracy and I'm like, I have things on my body that I didn't even know I had. They hurt because of what we're doing and the intensity, and it's good. So it's been a fun experience, and Tracy has made this a lot of fun.
It's been great. We've had a blast. We're enjoying every moment of it, and it's not fond of dancing.
Not at all.
So when he rocks it for everyone, you'll be really impressed. And yeah, it's just been a great process.
It has been. It's been a lot of fun. Of what the cause or what excuse me, what Ravna is doing and helping with the children, and me having two young girls myself. I couldn't imagine one having to deal or to be to have a child that is in need, and if I did, where would I turn? And the support that this is giving to the community and these children and these families is way more than I think everybody in the community realizes. And so I think that this is just a great cause.
And it has been amazing. It's an amazing a benefit to begin with, and then you get to meet new people in the community. You get to work with people. You help teach them something they didn't think they really could do before. Help them get out of their comfort zone and stretch a little bit beyond what they thought was possible. It's a lot of fun. We wanted to show a whole bunch of different sides of dance and performance, and not to be strictly focused on just one particular part. We wanted to expand a little bit, so we changed it up a little bit.
And probably something different than we haven't seen in the last 6 or 7 years.
Absolutely. That's the hope.
Come on now.
Underneath the city lights, there is a walk you know about, where rules don't apply, no, and you can't keep a good girl down.
Just kidding.
ejaculate. I don't want to embarrass you. Why do they always send them out shirtless? They look ridiculous. Carrie!
I'm right here.
Help me.
I'm right in front of you.
Okay. She's right there.
Okay, two things I want to say before I get to you. Hello. First of all, a lot of people talk about when you get to do this as a star that it really, you lose weight, you know, you get in shape and things really change, and I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that failed you this year. I apologize. And I don't want to give away secrets, but this guy was so nervous today in rehearsal. Dude, you owned that. You were smiling. Surprise for you?
Surprise. It was a surprise.
He's amazing.
Amazing. That was awesome. It was sexy.
On that note, I'm going to see if Bernadette is still sitting down over there.
Micah? Okay. With the response of the crowd, I am shocked that there are so many fans of flooring countertops and cabinets in this community. I am amazed. Mike, you were incredible. I know Carrie alluded to some of the issues earlier, but that was not in play at all. You were beautiful, graceful, and dancing with one of Dancing with the Rutland Stars' favorite dancers. So wonderful performance.
Just in case anybody ever wondered what it would be like if the Incredible Hulk danced with Wonder Woman. Mike, I've known you for a long time, going way back to the early gyms. You are a humble, unassuming, very polite person, and I know you stepped way outside of your comfort zone tonight. You're the strongest guy at the gym, and I know this was uncomfortable for you, and I congratulate you, and I'm very proud of you. Tracy, I don't know if it's because of the light or because of you, but I'm getting awful warm. You know how spectacular I think you are, and it's always a tremendous pleasure to see you dance. Love you.
Mike, I'm not so sure you are aware of this, but we have waited 7 years to see a lift like that. You know, I know how hard you worked, and your perseverance just shined through there. That was wonderful. Tracy, you always bring nothing but an A+ game, and you're beautiful. Fantastic. Thank you.
So, I love these. Mike, I don't write these. I know you're into fitness. I asked around. Was it your first dance experience?
Yes.
Well, it didn't show. You were absolutely incredible, am I right? When did you get up there tonight? What was the hardest for you to kind of like get into your brain and say, okay, I have to complete this step just right? What part for you was the biggest challenge?
We were worrying, like Tracy and I, when we were working, trying to do the lifts and stuff, about dropping. And after about a month after that, we realized there's no dropping. Now it's just remembering the sequence of it. And for me, it was listening to the music. I couldn't hear the music for the longest time. So it was the music, to hear the music.
Well, I think you heard it tonight. Tracy, how do you do?
Oh, he was amazing. He really was. We had a rather rough rehearsal today, which we were, yeah, it was rough.
No one was dropped. No one was dropped.
Actually, I went out the back door, so if I messed up, I was gone.
It's hard because you don't practice on the stage. When you get here, everything is in a different place and you're disoriented. So when you're twisting and flipping, you don't always know which way you're supposed to be headed. And yeah, this was amazing. And he worked so hard. So he did amazing.
I want to tell you guys, standing backstage watching you, I had to walk away. It's amazing to watch from the front of the house. Backstage, I thought a few times you were going to go flying by me. And you had absolute control all night, Mike. Congratulations to you. Really was fantastic. One more time. For couple number 3, Leight and Tracy. If they are your fan favorite, and we're basing it on the whole thing, ladies, if they are your fan favorite, I'm kidding, I'm gonna come out topless next, don't worry. If they are your fan favorite, you don't want to see that, believe me. If they're your fan favorite, look up in your program, there's information in there. Is it Missy? Missy, you're a real trooper, give it up for Missy. I said I'm coming out topless in the next act, and my fiance down here shook her head and said, no, you're not. She's afraid somebody else will take me, probably. Couple, stop laughing! Carrie, where are you when I need you? Couple number 4, she is a physician at Rutland Women's Healthcare. He has been dancing for over 16 years and is the owner of Green Mountain Swing Dancing in Brandon, where all the handsome guys come from. They're sponsored by Rutland Women's Healthcare. Give it up for Dr. Robin Leight and David Allan.
I'd like to go ahead. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do?
My name is David Rose. I live in Leicester, Vermont, and I'm with Green Mountain Swing Dancing.
I'm Dr. Robin Leight. I am an obstetrician gynecologist at Rutland Women's Healthcare.
Well, I've been delighted to have Robin as a partner. You know, prior to meeting our partner, we're a little anxious, curious who they're going to be. And at the first meet and greet, I was delighted to, I was looking at all the women who were coming in the room that day, and I was thinking, well, she's about my height. That could be her. And actually, I did guess that she was going to be my partner, so it turned out well.
I didn't guess, but I got the win because when they announced that David was my partner and I learned that he did swing, which I've always wanted to learn and maybe I admired from afar, and I just thought this was going to be really kind of classy and fun. So it's a fundraiser for Kids on the Move, which is now a part of the Rutland Area Visiting Nurse and Hospice Association, who I've been in the community 26 years now, so I am very familiar with both the RAVNA program and the Kids on the Move program. As an obstetrician, it's often the children of my moms and my couples who need these very important services, and we're so lucky to have that.
And I was so pleased to know that there are so many people working so hard to help these kids, and I'm very pleased to participate and help in any way I can. Well, regardless of what happens, which is hopefully all good, we're going to have a good time. And we're hoping the folks have a good time watching us. And I cannot say enough about the stars who are willing to get up in front of the 800 people and put on a show. Applause to them for sure.
Yeah. Just definitely want to have fun and have a really good show and support kids on the move.
Everywhere I go, they be like, so bad. Everywhere I go, they be like.
The invitation, you got the right address. You need some medication, the answer's always yes. A little chance encounter could be the one you've waited for. Just squeeze a bit more. Tonight we're on a mission. Tonight's the casting call. This is the real mission. Oh, help us all. You make the right impression, then everybody knows your name. We're in the fast lane. Someone in the crowd would be the one you need to know. The one to finally lift you off the ground. Someone in the crowd will take you where you wanna go. If you're the someone ready to be further, someone ready. You may need to do to rediscover you and make you more than who you see now. So when the stars align, I think I'll stay behind. You got it going on. That's someone in the crowd.
Keep that energy going for Dr. Rutland, Leight, and David Allan. Come on out here, you two. Congratulations. I think you might have some fans. Before we go any further, I think it is important for me to point out this is the first time in Dancing with the Rutland Stars history somebody has sang and danced. Carrie, there's a lot of excitement out there. What are you hearing?
Well, I tried to make my way up into the balcony, but I couldn't get through. I said, forget it, I'm coming back downstairs. And seriously, Rob, I mean, perfect storm. You bring babies into this world, you sing, you dance. My goodness. you learn more than just a routine. Like, you learn how to dance. You can be somewhere, the music can jump in, and you're on it. The rest of us have to hear the weird arrangements of songs that we've already done to do everything the same way. And let's face it, none of us remember. But you were absolutely amazing, super fast, fancy footwork, and again, you are the perfect storm, my friend. Excellent job.
But the judges are having to say.
To go a little further than what Eric and Carrie said, Dr. Leight, try kind of a triple threat there, you know? I'm sure you're pretty busy in your day job, and to take the time out, I'm very impressed that yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of people here will be very happy with that, but to sing and dance and have both of that on your mind and be able to switch like that, I'm very impressed by that. David, you're always above board on everything you do here. You're a perennial favorite at Dancing with the Rutland Stars, and you're an absolute gentleman. And this thing, it kind of reminded me of like a Disney. You know, I just had this Disney feeling with it, and it's kind of a really nice feeling to have. So thank you.
The two of you just told such a wonderful story with that performance, and Robin, not only can you dance beautifully, but you can sing equally as well, so beautifully done. David, you're just an amazing gentleman and classic in all respects, and it's just a pleasure to watch you perform year after year, so thank you.
I think you might have hit on something if you offer musical selections during labor and delivery. I might crank out another kid. That was based on La La Land, wasn't it? Yeah, that was beautiful. You really captured the spirit of La La Land, both of you. And Robin, you were just a delight to watch because it looked like you were enjoying yourself, but you actually really learned how to swing dance, so your dream came true from the video. And David, thank you again for participating. Earlier, you and I were over there and you were showing me how you could do a swing dance to Footloose, so you really are on top of that. Thank you very much.
All right, so I'm going to tell a quick story on myself first here because I'm a little embarrassed. I didn't do enough research, and honestly, I thought you were an optometrist, and I had a few questions. I'm not going to ask any of them. Now, they good? Okay, first, never mind. Couple number 4. I got to tell you something. I didn't love La La Land. But I love this. I thought what you two did on the stage was nothing short of magic. It really was. This morning when you were rehearsing and you came out singing, I said, I don't know what's happening. You were holding a microphone and you were singing, and it speaks to the two of you. You took it one extra level, and congratulations to you both for making that decision and making it work. Of everything that you did up on the stage, what are you most proud of? It's the little things sometimes. That's good. No, breathing is probably not a little thing, is it? It's a good thing. David, how'd she do?
You know, I saw the movie La La Land, and when I met Robin, I mentioned it. I said, you know, maybe we could put something together with that theme. And then we were just having a conversation, and I think I almost jokingly says, you know, maybe we could sing. And she looked at me like it was a possibility. and yeah, I asked her if she could sing, and it evolved from there. And I mean, folks, to take a person who is not a professional singer and to put her in front of 830 people and ask her to sing, I mean.
Well, certainly a testament to your commitment to this program. We thank you so very much. If Dr. Robin Leight and David Allan are your fan favorites, you know what to do. The information is in your program. One more time for Robin and David. We'll see you folks just a little bit later. Not an optometrist. I'm so glad somebody saw me backstage. Couple number 5. She is an owner-broker for Coldwell Banker Watson Realty. One of the reasons she did this is Dancing with the Rutland Stars was on her bucket list. He is a studio fitness instructor. And he is the winner, along with his partner Eliza Wilcox, of last year's Dancing with the Rutland Stars. They are Joan Watson and Adam King. They're sponsored by Coldwell Banker Watson Realty. Let's roll the tape and find out why it is they're here tonight.
I'm Joan Watson from Coldwell Banker Watson Realty.
I'm Adam King. I teach fitness classes here at Studio Fitness, and I'm an insurance sales rep for Winnipeg Insurance.
You know, and I'm just sitting there wondering who's going to go with Adam. And Dave gets up there, and it was like, oh my God. And he said, like the third thing he said, and I just went,
She was kind of excited.
kind of excited. Yeah, I'm getting it, but he's a really good teacher. You know, we're laughing a lot, which makes it a lot easier.
She's doing good. She's doing good. Like she said, it's tough. We have a few different dance styles throughout the performance. So you'll learn something and then you'll move on to another thing, and unless you're going back to that first thing that you learned and doing it over and over and over, it becomes tough to remember all the steps. And we do have a lot of steps in this dance. Yeah, I mean, obviously the dance piece of it is exciting and fun, but funding for these programs is very limited, so fundraising efforts like this really, you know, kind of set the bar for what they're able to do at RAVNA and you know, the PD High Tech programs. And yeah, we've, you know, personally used the services, and we've seen the nurses, and it's you know, amazing what they do for these families and for these kids. Yeah, I mean, you're going to see 4 different dance styles in this, from Broadway to quick step, a little bit of Charleston, a little bit of acrobatics potentially. But yeah, I have a lot of work ahead of me for props, so I'm hoping we get them done for the show. But I hope once the curtain opens, people like it.
I think they will.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, they be like,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth. Tonight's featured performer, Joan Watson. It's showtime!
Sweet serenade. come finding me. That man is like a friend. That man is like a friend. The only sin is I can win. Oh, what a lovely man. That man is on my list. That man, I like kiss. The only sin is I can win. Oh, what a lovely man.
Keep that energy going for Joan and Adam. What do we think? Before we get up here, I have to tell you two, my favorite part about watching you two is you smile the entire time. You're having a great time. And it really showed throughout the dance. Karen?
I don't even know where to start. Joan, this is a commitment for everybody. It's months long, it's multiple times a week, and I truly want to thank you for, taking one for the team and putting up with somebody like Allan for that long. Allan, I love you. You're one of my favorite people ever. Speaking of favorite people, I believe I found your children. Joan. Clarify that. You're waving signs, but somebody's got to take the microphone here. Stop just waving signs. What's your name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, what did you think of your mom's performance tonight?
Pretty impressed. How good did she look up there?
Yes.
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 67.
Most of them have two.
Bernadette, you okay?
Joan, your personality and smile just lit up the stage. It was absolutely wonderful. You were having such a great time up there. Adam, you never cease to amaze me on what you bring to the stage. And by the way, I think I want to borrow that suit because it would be great. Great job, you guys.
The energy in that was amazing. A lot of fun to watch. I love the props, how you worked in with the different dances. The set was amazing. And I'm glad you decided to shoot Dave out of the cannon and not me.
That really was beautiful. I love the set. I love the attention to detail. Joan, you were incredible. The energy that you brought to the stage was just enigmatic. You were wonderful. And to admit that you're 67 was very bold, but you look beautiful. And Adam, you leave me speechless. shirt on, so. Thank you for all you do.
We nearly went off the tracks twice with Dancing with the Rutland Stars 2017. Joan, 67, 37, 27, 17. You kicked butt. You were awesome. Who are those two?
TJ Moran and Andrew King.
What's fun about what you folks did on stage is it kind of told a story, right? There was a love story, a crazy love story, but a love story nonetheless. That to me is one of the more fun things to do because the audience can kind of follow along. A lot of stuff happened on stage. Joan, what was the hardest for you to kind of wrap your head around?
Remembering all the steps. Okay, I'm going to tell on you. We walked out of a seemingly good rehearsal, and he said, I feel good about this. And I said, yeah, I do too. All of the, it just kind of came into the computer, and he says, you mean the Commodore 64? He made a few cracks, along the way, and we kind of, figured out that he's the age of my kids, and I'm his mom's age, and so when he would get kind of really nasty, I looked at him one day and I said, would you say that to your mother? And he says, oh no, I'm so sorry. I totally played the mom card on you.
All right, forgive me, I have to read this because you have an interesting connection to Dance with the Rutland Stars. You were a star in 2013. You stepped back up to be a pro and a mirror ball winner last year in 2016. And you're back again tonight. What makes this year different?
I have clothes on. But I think Mike Abatiell stole the show with that, so we're gonna thump.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody seemed to notice. It was quiet.
It was a much different style, and probably had maybe big expectations, but we nailed it, I think, and Joan had a tall order, lots of cardio, lots of foot movement, and she did well.
So Adam, I know we have a very special connection and fondness for the pediatric program that we're working for tonight. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, I had a stepson that passed away about 10 years ago, and I won't go into details because there'll be a puddle up here, but without those services, I can tell you the quality of life would be much different, not only for the children, but also for the families as well. So yeah, it's a necessity. If you ever get asked to do this as a star, do it. It's a lot of commitment, but it pays off and goes to a great charity. So.
We certainly appreciate you sharing your story, and it is important to remember that we're having a lot of fun tonight, but it is about raising money for a very, very important cause. So thank you for sharing that. One more time for Joan and Adam, please. And you know what to do. You can text the vote later on. We'll say goodbye to them. Thank you very much to you two. All right, couple number 6 tonight. Couple number 6. He is a financial advisor at Edward Jones. And he climbed to the Mount Everest base camp on his honeymoon. Sometimes I take the stairs, not the elevator, so we had a long conversation backstage. She is an assistant teacher at Miss Jackie's Studio of Dance. And she is an AVP and store manager at TD Bank. They're sponsored by TD Bank. They are Reed Wilcox and Shelia McCuthcheon. Let's roll the tape and learn a little bit more about them.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
My name's Reed Wilcox. I work for Edward Jones here in town, and I'm a financial advisor.
Well, I'm Shelia McCuthcheon, and I work for TD Bank. I'm a store manager there in Manchester Center, and I teach dance here at Miss Jackie's Studio Dance, and I get the pleasure of working with my cousin Jennifer Garrow, help creating, working on dances and coming up with, themes and things. So it's very exciting.
Well, I think they're going well. Like literally just last night, we finally got to the point where we made the front match up with the end of the song. So, we kind of had continuity in a direction where when we first started, it was like piecemeal, this and that. And I literally just last night had the epiphany, like, oh my gosh, it's the whole thing. We can do this. So it's going pretty good.
Yeah, you were pretty nervous when you started, I have to say.
Yeah, I don't have 2 left yet. I have 3, so that's a challenge.
No, he's actually doing really good.
Thank you.
He's come a long way. To me, no, it's all you. He even like makes suggestions now with like the choreography. Like he just like, oh, let's do this, and I'm like, what? It's awesome.
It's happened like
I love
twice.
having his
I think they were
input.
both last night. So. But hey, yes, it's progress. Steve Costello is one hell of a salesman. But in all actuality, it's a great cause. I never would have considered myself a star of the community. So just to be asked was really humbling. But furthermore, it benefits a great cause with Pedia High Tech and the RAVNA program. So, right there, I think it's totally a worthwhile cause. But Steve told me it was like a life-changing thing for him. And I'm still worried I'm not going to be able to get out there on the stage when it actually happens. But I think that's pretty cool. Not many people can say they've performed in front of, I don't know how many people that Paramount holds, say 1,000 people. So that's my reason in a nutshell.
Oh, there's so many reasons, but really just to help RAVNA support, the pediatric programs, and it serves so many kids in our community. So it's just a good feeling to be a part of all that. And everybody that's involved in the show is just amazing, and all the friendships that you make, and along the way, it's priceless. So.
Don't give me a hard time when I'm the guy that forgets what to do on the stage.
He's not going to forget. That's not going to happen, right?
Anything else that you'd like to offer?
No, we're going to go out there and have a great show, so I'm excited. Can't wait.
smooth, man. It's not seedless concoction, he says. You two catch your breath for a minute. Let's go out there to Carrie and see what she's hearing out in the crowd.
Those were some smooth criminal moves. I hope you have a safety word, my friend. Are you Kylee? And now I found your wife. Perfect. So, I just want to say first, Reed is probably the only person that I didn't know at this morning's dress rehearsal, and this dance, what Shelia and Reed, you helping, was absolutely perfect for you. I don't know you other than seeing you dance, but you nailed these moves, you got into the character, we all know who you're impersonating. It was absolutely amazing to watch, and you nailed every move tonight. Good job. Oh my God, you're just giggling. How do you think he did tonight?
Incredible. I did not know that I was married to a Michael Jackson impersonator. So I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud.
Is this how you guys are going to dance around the kitchen now?
Hopefully, yeah. I see a lot of dancing in our future.
All right. Eric, I'm also right in front of my mother, so I'm going to quickly give it over to the judges.
Wait, hold on. I gotta know. Colleen. Colleen is your better looking half. Colleen? Did you know about the Mount Everest thing, or was that like a, hey, we're going to Paris, and then
It was a joint effort. It was a joint decision, too. So, yeah.
All right, that is, I've never heard that before.
Good job, Reed.
You're a lucky guy. You certainly are. We're lucky for getting to watch you do your thing. Judges, what do you think?
What other people might not know about me is I'm a Michael Jackson fan since I was 7 years old. I liked his poster so much that he became white long before he did. So you did such an excellent tribute to Michael Jackson. That was a thriller. You are the man in the mirror. I hope I'm your pretty young thing.
Reed, you and I talked back in June at the meet and greet, and you were saying, I don't know why I was picked. Let me tell you, my friend, this is why you were picked. Shelia, you just you complement each other so well, and you're just so beautiful to watch. And nice job. Congratulations.
Bernadette, Colleen's going to tell you to beat it. You guys, Reed, you're into investing in the stock market. Shelia, you're into banking. You guys are on the money tonight. Oh, I'm very impressed. Thank you very much for that.
No more? That's it?
It's not my show.
Thank you, judges. You two were absolutely incredible. I'm hesitant to say this. I don't know. Has there been a Michael Jackson sort of impersonation before? I don't think there has been. I think no. This is the first. I think there has.
There has not.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there has not been a Michael Jackson in the past. That woman knows. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. So no, there has not. You're so angry. Was that Nana? That's a bold move, man. Coming out here and emulating one of the greatest dancers of Bernadette's time. The fact that you were able to wow a judge that goes into the bathroom with a laptop and watches Bollywood so nobody knows and likes Michael Jackson, you have really cracked the code, man. You were awesome. The whole silhouette thing, the beginning was awesome. The move and the thing, the moonwalk. The moonwalk? How about the moonwalk? It was really something else. So. You have the most both of the fans. It's good. Some are very serious about things, and others are very excited. A lot of steps involved in all of that. Is there one particular step you can think of that you had to practice again and again and again around the dining room table to get it right?
The lift, that she goes down and comes back up. That was, oh man.
So it's just you and me talking. Did you ever drop her?
Honestly, no.
It's just you and me talking.
I'm giving you the cat.
Really? No kidding. Congratulations. That is quite the feat. Sheila, how'd Reed do?
Excellent. Couldn't ask for better. He was awesome. He's a great partner.
Reed, out of everything, what were you most proud of?
Not forgetting what to do.
That is what you want in a financial advisor. To do that thing. What was that thing? Don't drop Sheila. And seriously, I'm only picking with love. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for both for being here. Are they your fan favorite? You know how to do it. Look at your program. And you can vote for a while. One more time, please, for Sheila and Reed. Ma'am, is there only one dance left? There is only one dance left. Oh! We are now at couple number 7 for the 7th annual Dancing with the Rutland Stars in 2017. Triple sevens. He is a Rutland City Police Commander. And he says he does this because he wants to show folks another side of him. So we're going to find out what that means shortly. She is an owner of Studio 15, a mother of 5, and a school bus driver for Rutland Town. She does not look like my school bus driver when I was in elementary school. I can tell you right now, I never would have missed school. They are sponsored by Save Son. I'm getting in so much trouble. They're sponsored by Save Son of Vermont. Let's learn a little bit about and welcome Matt Prouty and Kylee Lawrence.
I'm Kylee Lawrence from Studio 15.
And I'm Matt Prouty from Rutland City Police Department. This is a lot more technical. It's not just, feel the beat and go. There's technique to it, and getting that down and then turning, and she's been really good about letting me get the basics down, and then, oh, by the way, you got to do this.
He's a really great learner. He picks things up quickly, even though he doesn't think he does. He works really hard. He'll always come back. I'm actually making him work harder than I think most people would. I don't push him. He pushes himself. It's easy.
Well, I did knee her in the head. That was an accident.
He tried to arrest me once.
I did try to arrest her once. It was some type of spin that turned into an armbar takedown. That's muscle memory.
I have 5 children of my own, kids, and I teach children for a living. And being Kids on the Move is such a big part of this community and helps so many families. And I would want to know that if I was ever in that position in my life, that I would have support of the community around me.
I thought it was pretty incredible. People that live in those situations, and I have a handicapped brother at home, by no means as severe as some of the situations that we were shown in the video, but to see progress to the point where families were given hope and giving a little bit of their lives back.
I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I was hard enough into the setting sun, I know the land would be before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls behind us in their summer clothes. I wanna see a lady, painted black, out at night, I just hope. I wanna see the sun, light from the sky. I wanna see a lady, painted black, yeah. How about that, Kylee? I think she said, go Kylee. Guys, that was awesome. Both of you. Incredible work. All right, you two take a breather. Carrie, who are you harassing now?
Well, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to harass him, but he knows what kind of car I drive, and where I live, so I'm going to be nice, and wow. I don't know where the little ad-libbing came in tonight that was not there in dress rehearsal today, but that was hysterical. And Kylee amazed me every time I see her dance, but in dress rehearsal today, she literally, her shoe broke. She like flung her shoe off in the middle of dress rehearsal and danced the entire routine like one shoe. It was amazing. So, I would like to say that I'm sure you look pretty fine in your, what are they, dress blues? But, and this is coming from me, Matt. Damn, you look good in that suit. I'm thinking your wife, Sherry's going to agree with me on that one.
I always knew he had moves, but now you all do too.
Has it been fun kind of being on the sidelines through this journey with him these last couple months?
It's been awesome, and Kylee is so amazing. I mean, she has taught him so much, and I am just reaping from the benefits.
Okay. Sherry, you can sit down now. And I can't quite make my way over to her, but that yipper in the front row over there, that's Paula, that's Kylie's mom. Let's hear from our judges.
The joy it brings to the community to see a police officer dance. There was an event called National Night Out that PEGTV was at. Did anybody here see the video? Tens of thousands of people watched that video. It broke a record for our social media at Facebook. Matt, I think you would have made an awesome James Bond. I love how you guys mixed it up with the Rolling Stones. Kylee, you're so beautiful and sparkly and radiant. You would have made an awesome Bond girl to live and let die for, believe me. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful.
Vander, I had the pleasure of doing a waltz 4 years ago on that stage. Let me tell you, my friend, that's not your grandmother's waltz. That was amazing. Kylee, you're just you're beautiful to watch, and the way you go from movement to movement, doing it just so effortlessly, it's wonderful to watch. So nice job, guys.
question for you first. How far does a taser reach? Because what I'm about to say, I'm afraid Sherry's going to taser me. Unsafe then, okay. You make a very sexy James Bond. Your dancing was beautiful. I loved how you did a quick step, then it got quicker and quicker. You just did a wonderful job. And Kylee, you always grace the stage with your beauty. Thank you so much.
So as you might expect from a city police commander, when he is, when man is finished on stage, he just walks off stage and there's no, it's just, he's done. He's done. And testament to that, your wife's name is Sherry? Sherry said she's reaping the benefits, and this is what he said. It's true. Ladies and gentlemen, your new MC for Dancing with the Rutland Stars 2018, Commander Prouty. A lot was going on that stage. Of everything that happened tonight, what were you most proud of?
I just love the fact that we had a great variety tonight. And when they talk about energy, I mean, you can really feel it back here through all of the acts. I'm proud of all of the acts. It was from seeing dress rehearsal today to what people pulled off, and hearing all of you supporting your families and friends. I mean, this is just special. It was great.
I'm going to say I can totally appreciate you being as humble as you are. What you pulled off tonight was fantastic, and you deserve some praise, so congratulations to you. Seriously. You came out here and gave it your all, and it was incredible. And Sherry will have him home as soon as we can. Sherry left next. That's how we roll, he says. That's how we roll. Let me ask you, do you know why I pulled you over? Do you do that when you get in? Oh, your wife. Talking about your wife. You know why I pulled you over? I would use that line. I would use that line. We try to keep work out of it. There's a handcuff joke, but it is way too easy. Kylee, how great is Matt? How proud are you of him tonight?
He did an amazing job, and it wasn't easy choreography, so.
He did an amazing job, and so did he. You were fantastic. He had a great career. Congratulations to you. All right, well, we know there's at least one fan favorite vote coming your way. Anybody else, if you want to vote for these two, you know how to do it. It's in your program. That time is coming up very, very soon. Having said that, please give some of that great Rutland love one more time for Matt Prouty and Kylee Lawrence. All right, that concludes the 7 couples. How'd everybody do tonight? Something I love about these audiences and these shows, the energy doesn't wane. It only gets more and more excited as the night goes on. We are about to announce in just a little while our fan favorite vote. Don't worry, you're going to get the opportunity in a minute, Nana. And you are going to be able to find out who our judges choose to win that coveted Mirror Ball trophy. So, speaking of judges, now is the time for you to make your way to your chambers. And you have the most difficult job here tonight. We wish you luck. Give them a little more love. Thank you to our judges. We'll see them in just a little while. They're going to go off to deliberate. Hey, Carrie. Where are you, Carrie? Carrie left. Where is Carrie Tomasi? Carrie left. Okay. That is so awkward. This is really weird right now. I was going to tell her how fantastic she was, and she's not here to hear it. So, put your hands together for Carrie Tomasi, everybody. We appreciate her being here tonight and doing her thing out there with you folks. Now, at this time, I'm hoping that this Carrie is here. She is the she is the chair of the Friends of VNA and Hospice of the Southwest Region Pediatric Programs. I had to read that. Please welcome to the stage at this time, Carrie Allan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a show, huh? So I was actually talking to some of the Paramount volunteers who have done a great job. Let's give them a hand. And they said, Carrie, you say this every year, that it's the best show yet. But I gotta say, it was the best show yet. For those of you that have been here every year, you've heard me say it time and time again, that when we came up with this idea, when the Friends of Pediatric Services of the VNA and Hospice of the Southwest Region, I mean, could we have a longer name, honestly? When we came up with the idea to emulate the television show, it was sort of a lukewarm possibility. We weren't sure we could even get 100 people to come. When the idea came up to have it at the Paramount Theater, we shot it down immediately because we thought it would be awful having only a few people in the audience. And we wondered if anyone would come back because it might not actually be all that entertaining. And the day of dress rehearsal in this dark theater with only a handful of committee members, we turned and found each other's eyes in the audience and realized this could actually work. And 7 years later, we have filled this stage with countless local celebrities, raised well over $130,000 for pediatric programs. And certainly not to be forgotten, we've made tons of friends in all of you who now know so much more about the programs that are at the VNA. And that's honestly why I'm here to talk to you. But before I go on, I would be remiss if I did not thank all the people who put this show together.